Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you guys some of my personal favorite triggers. As somebody who has been watching ASMR for over 10 years, I think that triggers on yourself are kind of like tickling yourself, where like you're not really gonna get ticklish if you tickle yourself. Kind of the same thing with ASMR, but I just wanted to show you guys some triggers that work on me that other creators do that I've enjoyed over the years. So let's get started. So the first trigger is lid sounds, like little jars like this. This is the Laneige sleep mask. Just love lid sounds so much. This Tatcha cream is kind of the same. This Trader Joe's watermelon overnight face mask. It's kind of the same thing as the smaller jars. Like a medium-sized jar. The jar is glass on this one, but the lid is plastic. It makes for like an interesting combination. This moisturizer is a little bit more heavy, so the lid sound is like a heavier sound. Has some interesting ridges on the inside. This is just like a roll-on. Sounds pretty good. I really like essential oils because the lid has like a locking mechanism on it, like kind of like a medicine bottle. So it has like that second layer that like really sounds good. This kind of leads into my second favorite trigger, but the lid is really good on this one too. So my second favorite trigger is liquid sounds, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it good. This is an oil. Sometimes I find with oils that when you shake them too much, they get like bubbly, and it's such a pet peeve of mine when people do it, because then you lose that liquid sound and it's not really a liquid trigger anymore. It's just kind of like air being sloshed like back and forth. I'll give you an example with this makeup remover. See how that sounds nice, and it's already starting to froth up, but kind of still get a little bit of the liquid trigger. Now if you just shake it a little bit too much, it just becomes like empty. This one's actually not bad because there's a lot of air in here, but sometimes they do it with like really full bottles, like all the way up to the top, and it's really hard to hear any kind of like liquid sounds, but I really like liquid sounds. This would also be a liquid sound, but I think it is frothing up on the inside because you can't really hear it that well. But I also really like droppers. It's kind of a lid sound too, I guess, but like the glass on this dropper sounds really good. It's like a combination of all three. It's like liquid, lid. My third favorite trigger is, I guess it's personal attention, but like very specific personal attention. I really actually like the makeup videos, even though I don't wear makeup and I never have worn makeup. But I really just like for example, one of my favorites is when someone has like an eyeshadow palette like this, and this isn't a palette, this is just 3 eyeshadows, but when there's like a lot of choices and they're like, do you want this one or do you want this one, this one, no, this one would look good, no, do you want this one, take this one, let's try this one, now let's try this one would look better on you. And they just like cycle through all the different ones and they're like pointing, and it's kind of like a personal choice kind of thing, personal attention, personal choice. But I really love when people do that. So makeup is one of my favorites, as well as just personal attention. And the last trigger that I'm going to talk about today is I don't know how to say it in like a nice way, but when people are unintentionally, I don't want to say bad, but when they kind of like break the fourth wall, like whether they're in like a really good role play or they are trying to do your makeup or do some kind of personal attention, and something happens that kind of takes you out of that scene. You don't see it happen with like really popular like professional ASMRs, because they, you know, will edit it out or they will put it in a blooper reel or something. But I really love seeing like normal people just doing ASMR, and their cat will be knocking at the door, and it like, I love when they're like, oh, that's just another client that's waiting. And it's really kind of funny when they do that. I love when it is just like unintentional, but they just roll with it and they don't feel like editing it out, because that's so real and that's just raw. And so I kind of love when that happens. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These were just some of my favorite triggers. I really have a ton of triggers. I am looking for recommendations on what to do next. If you guys have any suggestions that you want to see from me, whether it's role plays or more soft-spoken content or whispering content, maybe you want to see some makeup videos, I can't promise that I'll be good at them, but I am really open to learning. I'm very passionate about ASMR, and I would love to channel that through content creating for you guys. So please leave your suggestions below, and I will see you next time. Bye.